Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is a general conversation that I'm having with you and my higher self and guardian angels. And one of the things I really wanted to ask my higher self is who are you? What is your function? How do you help me and how do you help others? We all have our higher selves. That's the one thing I want to point out. There's tons of information, and you're probably more familiar with your guardian angels as I am. But I'm going to just talk a little bit about both, do some channeling with both or whoever comes forth. And then at the end, I do have a activated power decree that I want to read to you. This is not something that I wrote. I did get it off the internet, but I often use decrees um, just to say it out loud. Sometimes saying words and saying affirmations out loud is very helpful. So at the end, if you want to stay for that, um, it's a very powerful decree for power activation. And that's what your higher self is all about. First of all, let me just back up a little bit. My higher self has a name. I did receive a name in a private reading earlier this year. My higher self's name is Bruxwate, Bruxwate. And I'm told that Bruxweight has a meaning. It means bringer of light, because that is my purpose here on this earth plane in this incarnation, is to be a bringer of light. And so I did name my Facebook group page, my private group page, Bringers of Light. Um, if you're so inclined, please join. Look me up on Facebook. I'm also under Gloria Rice Medium. We'd love to have other heart centered light workers join us. So I asked my higher self, Brooks Wade, and I'm looking a little bit to the side because I do have notes. Who are you? Um, are you an angel? Are you an ET? Well, I didn't think it was an ET, but my higher self, Brooks Wade, gave me more of a picture rather than words because I'm going to try to relay it in words. Your higher self, or who you really are, who we really are, resides in the non physical right now for all times with Source. We come from Source. And so we are always with Source, even now. The human body, the physical body that we see here, is not your total you. It's just a part of you that has, I won't say broken off from Source, but has come from your higher self to the earth plane to experience this incarnation, this lifetime. So your higher self is you. Your higher self is you without, the learned lower frequencies such as fear. That's the biggest one. Your, you know, anger, all of the lower frequencies. Those are the things that we learn here in this body and that we are constantly overcoming. Your higher self has none of that because it is with Source. So connecting with your higher self is a little bit different than connecting with the angels and even your guardian angels because they're with you, they're assisting you, your guardian angels, but your higher self is you. And when you connect with that you had forgotten that you have the connection, you have access to just unlimited knowledge, just like with the angels. But the thing about it is, your purpose is much more clear. For me, having a connection and reconnection, I should say, and also having more of a, getting to know my higher self. I understand who I really am without all of the filters, the lower filters, like I said before, the fears, the things that we are here on this earth plane. You get to experience who you are without all of that. And it's a real eye opener. I would not have been making YouTube videos earlier this year had it not been pushing myself to do it. But now that I have my higher self, I realize this should be so natural for me because there is no fear. There is nothing for me as far as blockages is concerned in your higher self. So the point is, getting to know and connecting with your higher self will give you such insight into who you really are, who you really are, and the difference in who you have become here in the earth plane in this incarnation and who you will return to. So you can become more of your higher self here in the earth plane by connecting with your higher self. So I asked, and Brooks Wade, I'll ask again, are you male or female energy? No, your higher self is neither. As a matter of fact, at some point, and even now, with the Christ grid and the Christ consciousness on the earth plane increasing, you in this earth body will become more male and female, both. There's no separation. One may be dominant at any given time, depending on what is needed. But one of the things that you will incarnate into is to the energies of both, if you have not. This is not being adronomous. This is being energetic. Energetic in both male and female. So there will not be a distinction. There will be a greater dynamic as we learn to use both energies depending on what is needed. So what does my higher self help me with? And I have to say my guardian angels, Bert and Savannah, are here too. I feel them when starting with my feet. It feels very tingly. And then all the way up to my crown, I feel like I'm floating off of the floor a few feet, maybe a few inches, I would say, when they come in. My guardian angel, when I feel them, it is an all body experience. My higher self, when I feel my higher self, when I feel Bruxweight, it's kind of a different name, I feel it in my upper chakras. Starting with my heart chakra, it feels like my heart is expanding out of my chest, just expanding out my chest and then up. So my higher self comes in with my higher chakras. So one of the things that I asked is, what is the difference? How do you work together? How does my higher self and my guardian angel work together? And they gave me this analogy, this picture of a car. The higher self is the gas, the petrol. And my guardian angel is the car, the steering wheel. So feeling bliss, feeling excitement, feeling what you need as far as running the car in the right direction and your purpose, your higher self can give that to you if you just ask. And with any spirit being, any non-physical, we have to ask. So asking your higher self for a greater connection has been one of the marvelous things that happened to me this week. So the higher self is the gas, and our guardian angels are the steering wheel. They'll actually steer us in the direction that we need to go, make course corrections. But we need both, and I like that analogy for both of them. They're powerhouse together. One of the things that I can't stress enough is also our guardian angel is with us, as with other angel and spirit beings and ETs, and we can call on them for guidance, to help us with different things. But our higher self is different. Our higher self is us, is who you are, like I said, without all the the lower frequencies. So when they come in, when you ask for help, you feel it within yourself. You actually feel it's you because it is, and that is so cool. I just think that's so neat to know that you are more than what you have remembered so far. What I'm going to do now is to actually give you or read you a decree, as I said before, that will help you, to activate the power that is yours when you activate and connect with your higher self along with your guardian angels. It's kind of long, but if someone would timestamp it, that would be really good. I'm going to read it and then we'll see what happens. Okay. I am a free sovereign being. I activate the full power and resonance of my being. I am a vast being of light, not limited by time or space. I am connected to the great web of life. My consciousness is spacious. I am expanding beyond all limits. I am a free sovereign being. I own my power. I own my light. In this time of ascension, I am called to move beyond all chaos on the earth plane. I do this through recognizing my true nature as expansive light. I am done wasting my time with beings or situations that are bound by limitation and suffering those who do not choose to live in the light. I am a free sovereign being. I own my power. I own my light. I have grown within the limits of this world, but now I am done with all limitations. I am waking up from the illusions and deceptions of this 3D world. All limits are illusionary. I am remembering my true nature. My true nature is light. My true nature is spaciousness. I remember my true connection to God, Goddess, all that all. With every breath, I remember my true nature as expansive light, as expansive love, as expansive joy. I am a free sovereign being. I own my power. I own my light. In each and every situation, I ask my higher self and all higher frequency beings working with me to assist me in remembering my connection to the light. As a free sovereign being, I ask for a divine dispensation to dissolve anything in my energy fields that is working against my awakening, against my authentic being, against my soul mission. I am a free sovereign being. I own my light. I own my power. I am light. I am love. I am freedom. My mind is fluid light. Every thought is infused with the light and bliss of my soul. All benefits are being upgraded in the light of love. All stories are being upgraded into higher frequencies of possibility. My mind is soaring beyond all limits imposed by this matrix. I dissolve all old limiting agreements and rules. I no longer play the binding game of limitation. I am a free sovereign being. I own my power. I own my light. I am light. I am love. I am freedom. My heart is fluid, expansive light. My heart is expanding beyond all bindings. I dissolve anything binding my heart to conflict or drama, limitation in any form. Love does not seek to bind another. I release all bindings from my blood family and my soul family. I grant my heart the gift of freedom. I release all old energies within my heart that generates any sense of limitation. I am a free sovereign being. I own my power. I own my light. I am light. I am love. I am freedom. My body is the sacred temple of the bright flame of my spirit. As the ascension process unfolds, more of my light is downloaded into the body. My hormonal system is being upgraded to hold this increase in light. My digestive system is being upgraded to hold this increase in light. My nervous system is being upgraded to hold this increase in light. My reproductive system is being upgraded to hold this increase in light. I am a free sovereign being. I own my power. I own my light. I am light. I am love. I am freedom. My chakra system is now being upgraded to hold more light. In my base, I am safe, secure, and stable. I am deeply rooted within myself. I have a right to be here. I am connected to my body. My body is holy ground. In my sacral, I own my creativity, my emotional power, and my sexual energy. I have a right to feel pleasure. I allow myself to feel pleasure. I love all aspects of my physical body. Life is joy, life is flow. In my solar plexus, I own my power, my courage, my boldness, my tenacity. I have a right to be powerful. I am the architect and the scriptwriter of my life. In my heart, I forgive myself and others. I feel at one with the kingdom of nature. I have a right to be here, to love and be loved. I am balanced. I am part of a great network of star seeds across the planet. In my throat, I activate the full resonance of my voice. I have a voice that needs to be heard. I am authentic. I live with integrity. I communicate my thoughts and feelings easily. I share my wisdom and insights with others. I am truth in my third eye. I have a right to see deeply into the nature of my reality. I am connected to my inner guidance. I am connected to the higher wisdom within my higher self. I am a clear and pure channel for inspiration. In my crown, I am one with the universe. I have a right to know and experience my true nature as a divine child of the universe. I am one with my infinite multidimensional self. I am infinity. I am a free sovereign being. I activate the full power and resonance of my being.